That night I couldn't sleep, so I settled into watching Richard Heath, late night's answer to insomniacs. He had on the usual glossy blonde guest, with melon-sized breasts, and a dress so short that if she moved wrong, the viewing public would spot more than they'd bargained for. "So tell us, Delana," Richard said, "what do you believe is the most important basis for marriage today?" Delana flashed a 6-carat rock on her fourth finger and regaled Richard with a rapturous smile. "Passion. Definitely passion. Is there anything more worthwhile on earth?" she cooed in her little girl voice. "But does passion last? Isn't there a price to pay?" said Richard, a man with thick glasses and a paunch, a man who looked as if his idea of passion might be the study of morbidity tables. Platinum blonde Delana puckered her luscious lips, stuck the tip of her pink tongue out, and thought hard. I could imagine the wheels of her brain struggling with an IQ normally found in a rhesus monkey as she fought for an intelligent answer. "Well, Richard, I'd say that passion is worth everything. The consequences don't matter a bit. Love is life and life is love. I mean, what else is there?" Whoa, Delana, I thought. Didn't marriage number 3 just end up on the cover of every tabloid in America? Wasn't hubby Henry Vinker found in some sleazy motel with your babysitter? Too bad this wasn't a call-in show, because I had plenty to say about the pitfalls of passion. Wasn't I, Betsy Ross, living proof that passion can leave you lonely, discouraged, and eternally single? I changed channels and gaped, dumbfounded, because Courtney Farrow herself filled my TV screen. "It seems dancer-heiress Courtney Farrow has disappeared, worrying friends, family, and police," the newscaster announced soberly. "Miss Farrow was reported missing Sunday evening when her boyfriend contacted the police with news that she failed to keep an appointment or return his phone calls. Miss Farrow's La Jolla residence seems to have been vacated abruptly and her whereabouts unknown. So far, police are treating this as a missing persons case and not an abduction." I noticed that on TV, Courtney's flawless complexion looked as if she'd had a nasty run-in with poison ivy, and her hair, normally red, had turned the color of cooked vomit, which probably had more to do with my 15-year-old TV than the truth. And whoever said Courtney could dance, unless those pelvic thrusts she tried on Ken Saturday night could be considered dancing, and how come everyone was so worried? So what if Courtney had stood up a date or disappeared for a few hours? She was rich, 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 and over 21. Maybe she'd gone to some expensive getaway for a week of mud baths and sadistic pummeling. Or maybe she'd found a new lover and wanted to break him in properly. I studied my clock. A little after 1. Too late to call friends. Zapping off my TV, I tried to settle down. But I couldn't stop thinking about the party my friends and I held Saturday night. Our leftover party. An event where everyone invites over her last great love and a few lesser loves, so these losers can be recycled, like one woman's poison is another woman's future. To me, it seemed like a brilliant excuse to see Ken again, with only one major rub. I knew Courtney would be there too.